back to Good Morning La La Land. It's so exciting because we are part of the Woke Up This Way Challenge with I Am Fashion Lane. Thank you so much for being here, Elaine.
Thank you for having me.
I'm kind of nervous, so I gotta say, like, I'm a little bit nervous. Can I at least put like a little bit of foundation on or something? Like,
honestly, when I first came up with this idea, I had to like really sit with myself and like, am I okay with posting this? And I've already like looked at my photo 20 times. I'm like, I can't believe I just posted this. So it's like without eyeliner because I wear so much of it. So, but it's exciting.
So your challenge,
Yes.
Woke Up This Way. Wow.
Yeah.
Love that picture, by the way. I think you're absolutely beautiful. If I woke up looking that good, I would have posted already.
Thanks. Okay, maybe I should do that. I don't
that's
know
like
if I will.
far, so that's like easier. Like I'm thinking
Not
up
like
close,
people
right?
have been posting like zoomed in shots. I'm like, okay, get it, people. Like people are embracing this challenge.
I love that though, because you truly look like you're at such peace with who you are.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what, this is me and I'm being vulnerable about it. And I love that you're just unveiling that on social media. Everybody has this highlight reel that I feel like I can't live up to.
Yeah.
That's why I rarely post.
And honestly, I have to say that we've talked about it. Like Instagram, I honestly feel like my life has gotten worse since Instagram came in my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like it's a hassle.
I would say statistically that's true.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not gonna lie.
There's a lot of studies about it. And I mean, I think I'm so passionate about this even more because as a blogger, like it's my job to take photos every day. I'm on my phone every day. I'm on social media every day. And I'm like, and I just know even with the perfect photos that I take, like what really goes on behind the scenes of that photo. And so I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. I want to start a conversation because I've talked to like hundreds of people leading up to this to tell them to take part. And everyone, blogger or not, just feels the same way about this, I feel. But no one really talks about it.
What do you do then? Because if everybody's trying to maintain their image, maintain their brand, how do you get real and get vulnerable about it?
I mean, hopefully just starting with this campaign, I think just like seeing everyone talking about it and like having just a not to say that you have to post a depressing photo every day, but just like we're all being like, you know what, this is me and I'm real and I have things that I deal with too, and just having that conversation. Because I feel like especially with people like Anthony Bourdain and Kate Spade who just like, you know, have come out with like killing themselves, and we're all so confused. We're like, through the media especially, they look like they have the best lives, but like no one talks about it until after the fact, you know? So I wanted to start something before all of that and kind of maybe prevent things from that happening.
I absolutely agree with you. You know, I work as a coach, Erin works as a coach, and part of the challenge that I found is that even when I have the best rapport with clients, it could take 3 weeks, it might take 3 months. In some cases, it's taken a year or 2 years before they actually begin to share what they're thinking and feeling on a real level.
Yeah.
Right? So you must find, do you find it interesting when people are willing to be so open right away?
I mean, I think it's great. I think people are maybe more like okay with themselves if they're like that. I think it's a lot harder, but hopefully something like this will be able to make people feel that it is okay to be more open.
I think such a thing I feel like when I have to accept a challenge like this is that I'm not enough as I am, right? People are going to recognize that. Not because my persona is anything fake. I'm showing up and being my best self.
Yeah.
But if I don't show up fully lights, camera, action, eyeliner on, right? What's the world going to think of that? What am I going to think of that? I don't know if I'm okay with it.
Yeah. It's funny because like I have like on my Instagram like this colorful rainbow girl. So like I'm like this kind of persona, and people call me like, oh my God, blogger Laney's coming out with the way I speak. Because like even now I'm even more energetic than maybe I'd be in a normal conversation with a friend. And so it's just interesting. Like, I mean, for me it's maybe like heightened because I have this like fashion lean persona, but I think everyone has this like way that they present themselves in some kind of way to the world, to the public, and especially it's heightened on social media.
Yeah. And I think that it's like anything. We know that there's universal law and we can use it for good or for bad. And you know, just giving gratitude towards Instagram as well. Like it's connected us, it's allowed us to do so many incredible things also, and we have to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
But where is that balance? And I do think that you know, there's a lot of pressure. I can't even imagine what it would be like to be growing up today with the filters and everything, with not finding yourself first and having some kind of grounding in a spiritual practice. I mean, I think this is a major epidemic, quite frankly, and I think that, I just want to say thank you for doing a campaign that we need to do many campaigns to have people get real.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so excited about this, and the enthusiasm that I've gotten from so many people has just been like moving. Hopefully this will go viral. It will. It's going to be a crazy epidemic, and I think people are going to become a little more real. on a daily basis, kind of, hopefully.
But one of the things I love about your Instagram, your blog, your persona, right? I'm Fashion Light, is that you are so uplifting and you are positive, and just looking at the bright colors makes me so happy.
Thank you.
Where are you envisioning going with your brand? What is your message?
So I do want to sprinkle the world with color, and I really think I have become, like, especially in this past year, wanting to be this more motivational person. I have, like, the reason why I started this campaign real quick is I had this moment at Coachella where I say I got woke, where I was running around, had to take the photo by the Ferris wheel that everyone takes, and I was sick with a fever, and I just missed my favorite performer. I was stuck in traffic, and I'm like, all I was thinking about was, I need this photo. And I'm like, there's something wrong in the world. Like, that is what I'm concerned about right now. And so since that moment, like, I was like super like fashion blogger before, like at cafes, taking photos, like the typical thing. And after that moment, I'm like, I want to change who I am as a person, as an influencer, as like a human. Who do I want to be in this world? And I've really worked this past year to be that inspirational person. So it's starting with this campaign, I really feel, but I always do like Monday motivation posts on my Instagram every week. So I'm really just envisioning of wanting to spread this kind of color and vibes and who I am through Fashion Lead, but like with inspiration and campaigns like this and other things kind of similar to this.
Thank you for being honest about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's things like, as a woman, I mean, I don't know if you realize, like when you wear makeup every single day, like your face looks like shit when you take off your makeup. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and so like you don't realize like what we look like with and without makeup is a shocking difference. Yeah, it's shocking. I'm shocked. I shock myself.
You look in the mirror and you're
I'm like, oh my god, where's my makeup? Like, it's scary. But I'm scared myself. Like, it's real.
I do not walk to the market without eyeliner. So for me to even post a photo on it, like the world to see without eyeliner is like terrifying.
But for people who might be watching anywhere in the world outside of Los Angeles, this isn't just an LA thing. It's really about how you feel when you look in the mirror and how you recognize yourself and what you expect to look like. You know, it can be shocking.
Shocking. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't even sympathize that deeply. I'll be honest with you, because I wear makeup for the show, but I guess it'd be like me without a blazer or something. You're like, no, make it here.
All right, Rob, let's admit it. When he calls it riding dirty, right? And so
I know, it's true.
he always shows up like super pressed, polished. He's got the matching accessories. I mean, I've never seen this man not put together.
Yeah, right.
Because
Never.
God forbid he go to the grocery store and
it's
like
happened.
his gym shorts
why,
and his t-shirt, because you know you're going to run into an ex-girlfriend or somebody who knows somebody who's going to take a selfie with you.
So true. It's a good point, and that is a great question actually, because there is this sort of like sweet spot, right, between sort of like living your best life and showing up and putting your best foot forward, but also being authentic and like loving yourself the whole time. So how do you work that out? Right?
Yeah.
And even with this campaign, it's like not necessarily just about not wearing makeup. Like, because for guys, like, you can, like, to me, like, you waking up in the morning, a guy or girl, is like your most authentic self. Like, it's like you wake up and you remember all the things that you're about to deal with in the day, and then you like put on your cool blazer, put on your makeup, and you get to like being the person that you are for the world, you know? But when you wake up in the morning, like, you're just your person, you know?
But like, I'm very protective. Not very many people see the way I wake up in the morning, right? I mean, that's a big thing. Like, you spend the night at somebody's, house for the first time, and you're like, oh my God, they're gonna see the way I wake up in the morning. It's a very intimate thing.
Yeah. And so it's like, even trying to like get people, like telling them about it, I was like, so how would you feel without like posting like a photo of you waking? And people were like really terrified about it first. It's a very scary, vulnerable thing that people don't want to show.
I'm gonna have to plan out my jammies before
I thought out that shirt. Well, I had to put a little bit of color in the photo.
So tell us how people can get involved, how can they find you?
Yes. So I am Fashion Lane is my Instagram, and you can find the rules and directions that way. And what you do is post a photo of yourself when you wake up in the morning with a little bit about what you're saying about social media, your take on like bringing the realness back is my tagline. Then you tag 3 of your friends to take on the challenge next, because it's a challenge. And then I've gotten Lady Gaga's Born This Way Foundation involved, which I'm super excited about because I love her and I love the foundation. And it's about mental wellness, so about providing a positive, more like well-equipped environment. So we're just telling people, if you don't want to post this photo, you can donate to this foundation. But of course, we're encouraging people to post and donate. Do both. So
absolutely.
So it's not woke up like this. It's
woke up this way. We ain't Beyonce here. We're going more the Gaga route. Woke up this hashtag woke up this way challenge. So if you click on that hashtag on Instagram, you'll see all the posts people have been doing.
Okay, well, kudos to you. Kudos to
Thank you.
anybody taking that challenge.
Yes.
I'm gonna have
You
to.
guys are gonna do it too.
I'll do
I'll
it.
do it. I don't know when, but I'll do it. I'll have a whole thumbnail. What's it called? Those highlights. A whole highlight on woke up. this
Yeah,
way.
you can just put one of those like emoticons that's like shocking over it. Yeah. You can't see this, it's too shocking.
You'll have to subscribe. You'll have to subscribe for that one. Just kidding. Okay, great.
Well,
Oh,
thank you
love it.
so much.
Thank you for having me.
Stay tuned. We'll be back with more on Good Morning La La Land.